my brothers and sisters, in marriage, when you are married, ensure that you fulfill each of your responsibilities with joy. Men, fulfill your responsibility with joy. Women, fulfill your responsibility with joy. And if you know you cannot do that, to be honest, there is no point entering or taking on responsibilities such as marriage, such as having a family, when you cannot make it joyful, because that is a long term. Except you have plans to just use and abuse someone in the name of marriage and then move to another and move to another. If that is the type of plans you've got, I'll personally advise not to even marry. You can use and abuse people without marrying, because marriage is likened to a secret society, and when you are involved, when you know each other's secrets, it is very, very irresponsible, to play games, or to behave in a betraying manner within a marriage institution. Yes, you might get away with it, but even nature itself will not give you escape from it. The universe, the Almighty Himself, who created all, will certainly not give you escape from it. Your conscience, even if you seal it, will definitely prick you, work against you. So we need to really beware and behave ourselves and treat each other right. And if you know you are a poker or someone who provokes a lot and you're in a marriage, learn to do away with such behavior, because you're not in each other's life to bring out the monster or the beast from each other. That is not your mission. And if that is your mission, then you better stay unmarried. You don't even think of a proper family structure. Maybe you could just have children, different baby mothers or different baby fathers. If that is how you want to live your life, you're free to do that. Yeah? So I just want to say this, friends, because this is very needed and very required in the times we live in. And I see a lot of nonsense happening, and I'm just saying that, it's not correct. Even the universe, the nature itself, everything, everyone around us, our conscience, our brain, our mind confirms that it's not correct. It's not right. Some people go to the extreme and react against these things. But I advise you, my brothers and sisters, it's not worth wasting your life in jail, wasting your life for reacting, especially men, against this wickedness, against this nonsense. It's not worth it. It's painful sometimes to accept that, look, hey, I messed up, or allowing myself being in this situation is even a mistake on my part. Sometimes we have to do that, to kind of slap ourselves, and probably bring us to reality, or caution ourselves, discipline our own selves. Because if you don't do it to yourself, probably maybe someone someday will have to do it to you, and sometimes in a very unjust manner. So, to be honest, people should be careful, because, to be honest, you might meet a woman or meet a man that you might get away with certain things with, but you might not get away with it with everyone. Yeah, what is bad, and what is good. Yeah, and we hear about a lot of reactions to these things which become so inappropriate. But it's sad that we've got to see and witness these things. Yeah, but let's get to the root of it, and that is what I'm addressing this day. I'm addressing the root causes of this all rubbish, right? And I'm encouraging my brethren, don't be consumed by it. Yeah, just know it is what it is, and deal with it in the best way you can, that will not ensnare you or that will not waste you, right? And deal with it also with empathy. Have empathy, the ability to put yourself in each other's shoes, right? Don't be too quick to accuse or abuse each other. Have empathy. It will go a long way to prevent great evils from happening and to deal with great evils in a manner that will not consume you, right? Of course, there are certain situations or circumstances, obviously, in a marriage, you need to both find your own ways because it's much healthier and better that way, of course. But it's not really a thing like we see in these days to encourage, because having a family, marrying and making a family is far greater and bigger than the way we deal with it these days. And even our own very conscience and our heart, our mind, everything that is natural confirms this. Well, but I can only pray that we all, approach things realistically and truthfully and do what is right. So if you're an evil man, pair with an evil woman. If you are an evil woman, pair with an evil man. If you're a good man, pair with a good woman. If you're a good woman, pair with a good man. I know it's not magical. It doesn't always work like that. But whatever the case may be, there is always a solution. And that is the beautiful thing. And to get these solutions, when you find yourself in a messed up situation, is to now apply empathy. And there wisdom comes in, knowledge and understanding. On this I say peace to you.